Good Monday morning, friends. Come on in. It's almost 9 a.m. I've been up since about 6:30, getting my chores done. Almost done. This is reset day. Monday is reset day. So hope you had a great weekend. Hope you did something fun. I, of course, was working. We had a house guest. Brock's friend, childhood friend, was up from Tennessee. I didn't get to see much because I was working. Saturday, Brock always volunteers for a veteran hunt, and what they do is they help veterans. They set them up for a deer hunt, and Brock always goes every year to help. If one of the veterans needs something, he takes his drone if they need to locate a deer, things like that. So he volunteers for that every year. So they went to that Saturday. I went to work, and John went home yesterday morning. We were exhausted from the weekend, so yesterday we did very little. We lounged. So today I'm back up, feeling better. I am feeling a lot better. My diverticulitis flare is on its tail end. Still have a little bit of pain, mild pain, but I am probably 95% better. So that's good. So I've been working on grocery list, menu, and things like that to set myself up for the week to get prepared. So I just shredded up some Colby Jack cheese. This was a pound of Colby Jack cheese. I just shredded because I think this week's menu is going to consist of Coney Dole casserole. Now that's going to be kind of a dirty carnivore because it's going to require some sugar-free ketchup. Okay, so I personally, on my carnivore journey, I eat condiments. I eat mustard ketchup. I eat mayonnaise. Some don't. I know some of you are hardcore carnivores and do not partake. I do. I like my mustard. I like my mayonnaise. I know mayonnaise is okay. And sugar-free barbecue sauce, sugar-free ketchup. Listen, if I want to stick with it, I have to have some things like that in my life. So, you can either do it or don't do it. That is your decision. So, Coney Dole casserole, I changed my mind. I was going to do like just some baked chicken thighs, but I saw a recipe, and I don't know if I've made it before, I can't remember, for a carnivore chicken pot pie, and I thought, ooh, that sounds delicious, because it's cold here. It's going to be cold here this week, and I thought it's kind of like a comfort food. So what I'm going to do for the chicken pot pie, I have these, of course, you remember, I bought these chicken legs. I'm going to throw these in the slow cooker and prep them up and get this cooked. So we'll have the chicken already cooked, plucked from the bone, and in the fridge, ready to make that casserole. Anything I can prep ahead of time is great. I've got steaks. Let me show you this. I always get out a big baking sheet and put my meat on it that I want to thaw for the week and leave it set there to get it thawed out. So I've got some steaks thawing. I think I'm going to do some steaks and some garlic parm shrimp. So stay tuned for that. I've got shrimp on my list. And then today, Brock said something about hamburgers. Now, I don't know. He's not home right now, so I don't know if he's going to change his mind. So if he does, I'll let you know. But for the most part, I think he said hamburgers. So there's nothing to see there. Wah, wah, just hamburgers. All right, what else for today? Oh, we got lots coming up. So in our town, we have a Halloween parade, and the downtown businesses pass out candy to the kids. They have a costume contest, and then the kids march in a parade. My business is not downtown. I am on the other end of town, so I do pass out candy, but I don't go to the event downtown because we're usually busy. Families usually come in to eat before or after the parade. So I have to stay at the pizza shop. So how it's always been. So they have that on Tuesday. Wednesday will be a normal day. We'll probably have our factory pizza delivery. Thursday's going to be extremely busy. We're going to have, my food truck always comes on Thursdays. And then that is trick-or-treat night for residents. So, residential trick-or-treat where kids can go house to house. I also pass out candy then also at the pizza shop, and we're going to dress up, and the theme this year is Wizard of Oz. So that's the employees, I'll take pics so you can see. So of course I'm going to be the witch, the Wicked Witch of the West. So, yeah, that's going to be fun. So, a super busy week. I cannot believe this is the last week of October, and we've got to set those clocks on Sunday, Saturday night into Sunday. Hard to believe that it's already that time of year. I'm back. Something hit the sliding glass door. I thought it was one of my little hens, but it was actually a bird. So stay tuned. Speaking of my little hens, stay tuned to the end of this video, and you can see my 3 little hens. We have other chickens, but these little hens were born here and raised here, and they have figured out how to escape the chicken coop area, and they live with the goats now. So every morning, we have one rooster who also has escaped and lives on there. The little hens are so fast we can't catch them yet to put them back in with the chickens. They just live with the goats, and they just kind of free range. So our dogs, even though they're bird dogs, they've grown up with chickens, and they don't bother the chickens. So anyway, I thought they were coming to, and I was like, why are they here at the door? Because every morning they come up and they want a treat, either dog food or cat food. That's their favorite. I've kept chicken feed in here to give to them. Oh no, they do not want that. They want cat food or dog food. So they get a little treat every morning they come. And the one little hen, if I have the sliding glass door open and I don't get her treat fast enough, she will come in the house. The dogs don't like her coming in the house. I've had that happen, and I've had her take off and fly across the house before. That was an interesting situation. So I have to watch when I keep my sliding glass door open when the weather was warmer. So anyway, stay tuned if you want to see my little hens. The one, she's absolutely gorgeous. Her markings are beautiful. So stay tuned if you want to see them. Okay, so back to what I've been working on. I'm going to prep this chicken. I'm going to throw this in the slow cooker, and I'm going to have it cooked and prepped, put back in the fridge. Also, like I was saying, I can't believe this is the last week of October, which is going to put us into November, which is going to put us closer to Christmas. So I wanted to share with you what I'm doing this year. Every year I kind of have a theme that things are based on. So this year I'm calling it Santa Sacks. Santa Sack. It doesn't even get any better. Anyway, may have to change the name of that. Anyway, sorry. I'm getting as part of the kids' gift with them living on their own, is I'm going to start every week, $10, $20 every week for each kid, groceries. I'm going to put in a sack, Santa sack. Anyway, I know their favorites, like, I'm going to do like canned goods, like green beans, corn. I'm going to do toilet paper, paper towels, freezer bags, foil, napkins, paper plates, things that I know that they use, and all the things that you hate to spend money on, but you have to. So each week I'm going to take from here, probably starting next week, then until Christmas. Each week I'm going to set aside $10 or $20 to buy items for each kid for their grocery sack. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to make a list, because each kid likes different things. Make a list and start crossing it off. So some of those things, if your kids eat carbohydrates, you could do like spaghetti sauce and spaghetti. Elena likes applesauce, so I'll put applesauce in hers. And Madison likes lima beans, pinto beans, so I'll do that for her. Mason's more green beans and corn, so that's what I'll do with them. Maybe some soups. There's all kinds of things that you can put in there, plus those basics like the paper towels and the toilet paper, laundry detergent, dishwashing liquid, things like that, soap, toothpaste, those daily deodorant. You get the drift. You can make your own list if that's something you want to do. I personally like to give gifts that you can use. I love to do that kind of thing. I hate you know, just giving someone something just for the sake of giving them having a gift to give them. I want it a gift that they can actually use in their everyday life. You could do like, if you have a baker in your life, you could, you know, give them stuff to make a batch of cookies, the flour, the brown sugar, the chocolate chips, the butter, things like that. I personally love those kind of gifts. Okay, so I've been working on that. I'm going to work on their list of what, and then, like I said, every week, check back. I'm going to start that in November. Like I said, I'm going to either set $10, you know, for each kid. If you don't have that kind of budget, you can do one gift a week, you know, buy one can. If you can spare it, that's why I start early. I used to start in August, but so much has been going on. My daughter's birthday is August 30th, and I would always start Christmas shopping the day after her birthday. And every week, this was when I was a stay-at-home mom and we had one income. Every week I would buy a gift and I would hide it. And then when Christmas came, I had it all done. So anyway, there's some suggestions with the holiday season coming up. Because listen, it's going to be honest, quick, super fast. Homemade gifts are amazing. I love a good homemade gift. Maybe you have a talent to sew, crochet, make a blanket, you know, something like that. That's fantastic. Make someone a meal. Oh my goodness, that would be fantastic. I've done that too. When our friend, he's like a son to us, we made him a meal one year. I made him his favorite pasta and then salad. And so there's things that you can do like that, that also are giving of the spirit. Give of time, maybe go clean somebody's house for them, or take them to run errands, or take them to lunch. Just some ideas. So anyway, all right, I'm going to go now. I'm going to finish my chores. I'm going to put this in the slow cooker. So stay tuned this week for some carnivore recipes, and we'll hang out together. All right, friends. Thanks for stopping by Chris's Country Kitchen. Bye, friends. I wanted to really quickly come back when I was talking about Christmas gifts and things. I remembered when I told you folks that my friend Doc, we call him Doc because he's a veterinarian, brought me some amazing peppers the other day to the pizza shop. Now, I don't even know what some of these little peppers are, but he said they're hot. We don't eat peppers. That's one of our things that are on our do not eat list. Now, I can eat sometimes there's some red peppers. So these are bell peppers, what I'm chopping now. And then we've got some hotter peppers in here. And Madison, our daughter, loves hot peppers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to prepare these. It's just her. So I will package these for just one person. So once I chop these vegetables up, now these smaller hot peppers, I'm just going to freeze whole. And that way she can do whatever she wants with them. And I'll package these bell peppers up in smaller quantities since she's usually cooking for one. She sometimes, they have carry-ins at her job, so she'll make big pots of soups and things like that. So she can just thaw out what she wants when she needs it. So I'll put them in smaller bags for her. Mason is not a pepper guy, so he will probably be left out of he likes jalapenos. That's about it. So these will all be going to Madison, gifted for Christmas. So there you have it. What a nice Christmas gift. At least I think so anyway. Let me know what you think. Is this something that you would do for Christmas gift? Let me know.